Hey everyone, I'm Vikram Salunki and welcome to the Web Application Penetration Testing and Secure Coding. This is the video number 27 and we will continue to see cookies. In the last video, we saw setCookie function in detail. So web server uses setCookie function to set the cookie and send that cookie to the browser. So using the domain parameter, browser decides that the cookie should be accepted and stored in a cookie jar or not. And using the parameters such as expire, path, domain, secure, browser decides that cookie should be sent to the server with further request or not. So let's see some example of those. Let's see the first example. This is your web browser and you want to visit vulnerable.app. So you type admin.vulnerable.app/index.php into the browser and click on enter. So the request will send to the vulnerable.app. Then server will create a cookie which is user equal to Vikram and the domain equal to vulnerable.app, and it will send with the response to the web browser. Now this is a cookie jar of a browser. So admin.vulnerable.app can set a cookie value vulnerable.app because lower level subdomains can set a value for higher domains. Now let's see example 2. So this is a browser, you again want to visit the vulnerable.app. Now in this case you want to visit vulnerable.app/index.php. You send a request to the web server. Now this cookie will be created by the web server which has a value user equals Vikram and domain value is admin.vulnerable.app. Now the server will send the cookie with the response. This is a cookie jar of the web browser. Now will it be stored inside the cookie jar? No, because higher domains cannot set the values for the lower level subdomains. Vulnerable.app can't set the value admin.vulnerable.app. That will be not accepted by the browser. Now let's see third example. This is your browser, this is your server. You want to visit vulnerable.app/index.php. Your browser will send request to the vulnerable.app server. Now cookie is Vikram with the domain vulnerable.app which will be sent with the response to the web browser. This is a cookie jar. So you visited the vulnerable.app and the domain value is also the vulnerable.app. So it is accepted by the browser and it will be stored inside a cookie jar. Now you want to send a second request, that is a vulnerable.app/home.php. In the last request we visited index.php. Now we are visiting home.php. When you type vulnerable.app/home.php and press enter, the browser will also send the cookie with the request. Why? Because the domain value is vulnerable.app and you are also visiting vulnerable.app. Now let's see the next example. This is your browser and this is server. You want to visit vulnerable.app/index.php. You will send the request to the web server. Now the cookie value is user equals Vikram and the domain is vulnerable.app. That will send as a response to the web browser. Domain value and server domain is same, so it will be stored inside the cookie jar. Now you want to visit admin.vulnerable.app/home.php. So browser will send cookie with the request or not? Yes, the browser will send cookie with the request because vulnerable.app is a suffix of admin.vulnerable.app. Now let's see the fifth example. This is your web browser, this is your web server. You want to visit admin.vulnerable.app/index.php. You send a request. Now cookie has a value user equals Vikram and domain is admin.vulnerable.app. So it will be sent with the response to the browser. Now you visited admin.vulnerable.app and domain is also set to the admin.vulnerable.app. So it will be accepted by the browser and it will be stored inside a cookie jar. Now in the second request you want to visit user.vulnerable.app. So what do you think, the browser will send cookie or not? No, the browser will not send cookie with the request because user.vulnerable.app is different than admin.vulnerable.app. Let's see the next example of a cookie. This is your browser and this server you want to visit. Now you type the request vulnerable.app/index.php. You send the request to the web server. Now web server will create a cookie. So now we have a new value, path equals /. So first is a user equals Vikram. After that domain is vulnerable.app and path is /. It will be sent with the response to the browser. This is a cookie jar of a browser. And as we can see, the domain value is correct. So it will be stored inside a cookie jar. Now this is your second request. you want to visit vulnerable.app/user/home.php. So what do you think? The cookie will be sent with the request or not? Yes, the cookie will be sent by the browser because it has a path set to the slash. That means this cookie will be sent for all the directories on that server. Now let's see the next example. This is your browser and you want to visit vulnerable.app and you requested the URL vulnerable.app/user/index.php and you press enter. Then the request will send to the web server. Now let's look at the cookie. User request Vikram, domain request vulnerable.app. Now the server will send the cookie with the response. This is a cookie jar and all values are correct. That's why it is accepted by the browser and it will be stored inside the cookie jar. Now this is your next request. You want to visit vulnerable.app/admin/home.php. So what do you think? The cookie will be sent by browser or not? No, the browser will not send the cookie. Why? Because the path in the cookie is /user and you are requesting /admin. So cookie will not send by the browser. So that's it for this video. I hope you like the video. If you like the video, then don't forget to hit the like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you.